What's going on, guys? My name's Ty. This is Dory, my 2022 Challenger Hellcat. And today, after long-awaited requests and time period, we're going to do the 5,000 mile update on the Hellcat. And I'm going to go over a couple things that I like, that I dislike, and so on. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the video. All right, guys. So the first video I uploaded on this channel was me ceramic coating my 2022 Hellcat. And car still looks good. Just got it washed on Friday. Now it's dirty because I do daily drive it. I love this car. One of the most fun cars I've definitely ever had in my life. Just doing this little walk around just so you guys can, see how good she's looking. And this new iPhone 14 Pro Max quality is insane. Yeah. So I've never owned any Dodge product before. This is my first Dodge product ever. I've had a bunch of fast cars. I had a CTSV, a couple Mustangs, just some things that I built and tinkered with over the years. But for a stock car, this has got to be definitely tied with one of my other cars for number one in my heart for just most fun overall. The car is fast, puts down a lot of power to the ground because I did change the rear tires out as well. Because I wanted them to hook just a little bit better. That's one of the things I dislike about these cars that come with Pirelli P0 all seasons. That is the Walmart tire of the industry, right? So, it's just a great car. I love it. It definitely surprised me after we broke it in and I finally got to get on it. There's my shop in the background. So let's dive into just some different things that I enjoy about the car, and then we'll go to a few things that I don't enjoy about the car. All right, so honestly, the thing I love about this car the most is the front end. It's super aggressive between the headlights, the hood, the front OEM splitter, which as you can see, there's no guards on either side. The overall appearance of the car is really nice, and it's accented really well. You got the red SRT calipers, big old Brembo brakes. But then as we start moving our way to the back, it looks like every other Challenger, right? Subtle differences, Hellcat badges, wheels, and so on. I did get my side markers and taillights tinted as well by a good friend of mine locally. Other than that, though, the overall appearance of the car is really nice. All right, so next thing I like about this vehicle is that the stock mufflers sound really nice, and all I did was a mid muffler delete. So let's go ahead and get a quick start, and this is not a cold start, by the way. So surprisingly, this is probably one of the loudest cars I've owned from the factory, and then just doing the mid muffler delete was enough for me. I think I'm at the point now with my age that I'm not a fan of doing full-blown straight pipes with headers and exhaust dumps and all of those things. So the exhaust note is really nice. I'm definitely going to do some cat deletes or test pipes in the future. Don't know when yet, because that's something we'll discuss in another video of what we're going to be doing to the car to go faster. Because if you have been following my channel or you know me in real life, I love drag racing. I like being competitive. I like grudge racing. So we got to utilize this thing and all the power it currently makes and what it will make. All right, we're going to move to the inside. It is dirty, but of course I love my demonic red interior. Now if we get here to the inside of the car, we've got a little bin right there. I like that the display and the shift knob and everything is kind of tilted, so it's a lot more driver oriented. Red button, love that. Small things. Overall though, the interior is pretty nice, and it's very, very roomy. And just to give you guys a good idea, I'm 6 foot tall, 230 pounds at the time of this video. When I picked the car up, I was 262 pounds. So I've lost a lot of weight in prep for my show. I've driven this car all over the place so far, and it's been extremely... Oh, my Apple Watch just went off. But I've driven this car all over the place, and I really enjoy it. It's very roomy. It's very comfortable. I mean, you can take a nap in the car. The seats are huge. I'm also a wide person, so I've got no complaints. All right, let's go ahead, start the car up. So dash goes to 200 if it'll ever focus. Got your nice little infotainment screen right there, which is cool. If you mess around and you press the SRT button, you know, you got all your different modes. You can pull up the SRT pages and so on. Now, the one thing, which is probably the biggest thing I dislike about this vehicle, is the turn signal sound. It is extremely loud in the cabin, and it's quite annoying. Most of the time after I get in the turn lane, I just literally turn it off. Now, for the future, when I have kids, in a couple years, you know, the back seats are very spacious as well. I've taken a bunch of my friends on rides and they've had a ton of fun, but there's really not a lot to complain about with these cars. I mean, yes, they're pretty basic. Challengers and Chargers blend in really easily, and I didn't get the wide body either because I'm just not a fan of the wide body. I like it. I like the narrow body a lot more. It's just like a lot more of that classic look. But let's go ahead and move to the outside of the car, and we'll finish up this short video, and then we'll get recording for the next one. Man, this Pro Max camera is insane. So guys, 5,000 mile update. Honestly, 9 out of 10, one of the best cars I've ever owned. This car has definitely captured my heart, and I can really understand why Hellcats are so sought after and why people like them. I never really liked anything Mopar, but this changed my mind 110%. Because when you're in traffic and let's say GT350, any car rolls up on you, even a GT500, you can have a little bit of fun. It can be competitive, you know, for something that weighs over 4,000 pounds as well. And the best part about owning this car is honestly the kids. Like, the Hellcat has become a true status car. It means you have made it or you're successful because it's portrayed in a lot of different like modern day cultures as like the car to have, right? So kids are like, wow, man, that's a Hellcat, you know, can I sit in it, blah blah blah. Like, all that stuff is super cool, and I've always been about that. I mean, I dressed up as Santa Claus last year. Like, I love, you know, interacting with my community. I do a lot of automotive events here where it's family friendly. So when kids are getting excited about the Hellcat, or even other people, they're like, yo, dude, that's a Hellcat. And I'm like, yes, sir, it is. You know, that's probably one of the greatest things that I could ever ask for. So we got many more miles to go, and I'm extremely, extremely excited to start modding this thing. So until next time, guys, like, subscribe, and share the video, and we'll see you later.